Hello and welcome to Drive Facebook Live. I'm Tony Whistler and this is Bill Escalillo. Hey, Bill.
Hello, Tony. How are you doing today?
Doing great. We have a great show today. We have
Yeah,
Mike Button of Affordable Automotive with us. How's it going, Mike?
It's going great. How are you guys?
great.
Great.
Thanks.
So, why don't you just let everybody know a little bit about who you are, your shop, where it's at, a little bit about your community, just to kick the whole thing off.
Okay. Well, I am in Northern California, which is north of Sacramento for those that want to include the Bay Area. That doesn't count. Northern California. So Chico, California. I grew up here since I was a kid. Lived in a small community just south of Chico. Um, Bought a shop, what, 4 days after I turned 23. So that'd be 30 years ago. uh,
Wow.
June or July 1st, 1996. So 23-year-old shop owner, that was me, and knew how to fix cars, kinda, had no idea how to run a business. Um, so I chugged along for the first, maybe 4 or 5 years, and then started a family. And I got married, started having kids. Then I needed to start making money. So um, I got a flyer in the mail for management success and went up to Lake Tahoe for a weekend and heard what they had to say. And the rest is history. I think it was 2002 when I signed up with management success and now Drive. And anyway, I've been able to really grow from where I was when I started and learned how to become an owner. And inch by inch, we grew. And now we have 3 locations in Chico. We have, I believe, 26 employees, and
Oh,
yeah, we're exciting.
Beautiful.
Excited. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a long ride, and I'm still enjoying it. I actually looked at a shop today, but
For a fourth? For a fourth
oh, hold
location?
number
on, hold
four.
on, hold on. I I looked. That's all I did.
Lucky
Yeah,
number four.
You can always
yeah,
look.
yeah.
There's nothing,
Yeah,
you can always
you
look.
can window
So
shop all you want.
that's right. So I have to just come back to this because you said this, and this is such a special thing. I want to like talk about it a little bit more. This year is your 30th anniversary in business. That's what you said, right? 30
Yeah,
30 years.
yeah.
That's amazing. Now I also heard that you're going to have a picnic tomorrow. Is it a big 30-year picnic? Is that what it is?
It's a little of both. So we're oddly enough, we're on to our third annual company summer picnic, and that's where we invite everyone and their families, and we have all the food and games. We have a big cornhole tournament, and for those that get knocked out early, we have a horseshoe tournament on the side for kind of like the losers bracket. And then potato sack races for the kids and water balloons and all those things. Um, and this year, we are inviting quite a few of our customers, the customers that have been with us for 30 years. And
Oh,
it's
wow.
it's so much fun. When we were inviting them, the responses they were giving us, they were just giddy. I mean, one person was almost going to cancel their trip to Spain to come to our company picnic. They felt so
Apparently, it
honored.
has a positive reputation.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
it's
So
big expectations to fill.
yes, yes, I gotta be the hostess with the mostest tomorrow. So wish me luck.
No, well, it'll be great.
Yeah,
I know it will. I have one question. What do you think the key elements were that allowed you to stay in business for so long and be successful for so long?
adapting. I mean, that just comes to my mind right now because there's been so many challenges throughout the years, and adapting and being okay with change. I look back to 1996 to now, and just how different the world is, and how different marketing is, and employee relations, hiring. I mean, just the whole gamut has changed so much. But I don't. I'm okay with changing. I know that it's for the best, and I gotta be okay with it. So
Well,
If you don't
that's a
mind,
powerful mindset. Yeah, go ahead, Bill.
Oh, sorry. You don't mind me asking, just because of that gamut of time, like let's be honest, that's a long time. What do you think if you could narrow it down? I know it's an impossible question, narrow down to one, but if you could narrow it down to one of the biggest challenges that got you where you were to where you are today, and I know it's not just one, I get it, but if you had to put something near the top of the list, what would it be?
For me, it was buckling down and doing what my consultant told me to do. I mean, it's a big answer, and the answer, let me just elaborate a little bit more. So early on, my coach is in my back pocket. He's there for me, or she's there, and it's, hey, to be successful in business, you should be doing these things. I go, yeah, that's great. I'll get to it one of these days. But really setting aside that executive time, following through with my commitments, and being willing to change. And I don't have all the answers. I'm going to reach out and let other people help me get to where I need to go. And that was probably the biggest thing for me to overcome, was like just absorbing what was coming at me and really implementing it in the shops. Because once I was able to, I was the first shop to get Master Elite, and there were a lot of steps to get to that goal. But all those steps were so crucial to have in place in order to open the other locations. And when things truly became operational, that's when I realized, okay, I think I've overcome like some of the biggest challenges, which was getting the shop to rock and roll without me having to be there 24/7.
That's beautiful. See, and also the thing you have to realize from my perspective anyway, is that hitting Master Elite, and shops have hit it. We have a lot of shops that have made Master Elite. And I think it's a very special certification level. And it's part of, for anybody that's not familiar with it, it's part of our certification program. But for us, it's almost like we're interviewing a celebrity right now, because you were the first one to get Master Elite. It's like, and so for me, that's like a very, very special thing. Like, that's a huge milestone for
And
me.
yet we don't have an invite to the cookout. Like, go
Oh,
figure that
sorry,
out.
Bill, you didn't get it. I mean, I got mine
I
about a
didn't
week
know.
ago.
Oh, now it's just me. I get it. Okay.
But no, so
Yeah,
that's a very special thing.
yeah, and getting back to that question again, like what was it? What I have to overcome? And I think it was just overcoming myself in a lot of ways, and just letting go and realizing I don't have all the answers, and I could use some help. And when I started just really buying into everything they were telling me, that's when I saw things changing. And it's really truly has gotten me where I am today. And I'm very thankful for everything Drive is brought to me in my life and my family. It's awesome.
That really makes us feel good here. I promise.
Yeah,
It's a
definitely.
wonderful thing. It's a really wonderful thing.
And it's interesting too, because typically people think an award is just, say, a plaque or a piece of paper and you can smile next to it or something. But it's really, it just means you've mastered a better approach and a better way of doing things, and you're actually consistently doing it. And that's really what it's about. It's not about that, I walk by that thing on my mantle, and it says Mike
Right.
Button, it's it's something different.
Yeah. Well, it's the symbol of the work that was done. That's what I love about all like awards.
Yes.
Awards are
Yes.
they're just the representation of the work that went into it. And that's another thing about our awards program too. It looks for real like analysis of the KPIs to see where the real health of the business is. And when you hit Master Elite, that means that you're running a pretty healthy business. You know what I
Pretty
mean?
tight ship.
Yeah,
Pretty tight ship.
all those numbers are where they need to be and all of that. And I just think it's great. I just think it's really great. So, what do you think? What role did the workshop training have for you in the whole process of being with Drive?
Well, for one, it really allowed my employees, my managers, to really get into my world. There's as much as I want to get out of my head and out to them, by having Drive and their training available to my staff, it's brought them into where the way I see things and from my viewpoint. And that's really created a tight collaborative effort across the board with everybody. You know, some of my employees have had more training than others, but they get it. You know, they understand that this is kind of the glue that holds us together. Yeah.
And it builds that language too that you guys can all speak.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very
Definitely.
cool.
You know,
Very cool.
Mike, I was doing some research on you and your shop a little bit during the week, as you can imagine, right?
Uh-oh.
And one of the most interesting things I heard is that you won Best of Chino for 10 years running.
Chico, my friend. Chino is in Southern California, but I don't
Yes.
want to make you feel bad.
Fair enough, fair enough. You remember I'm a Yankee over in New
Well,
Well,
you're in
England.
Massachusetts. What do you know about California?
I could
What
be
do you
best
think
in
set
Chino
you
also.
what do you think set you apart from the other shops? To do that consistently, getting it one time is one thing, but consistently year after year after year, running is a different kind of thing.
It comes down to who I am. I mean, I don't want to sound all whatever, but I care a lot about a lot of people. I mean, I want to help. That's really my foundation. That's my base is I want to help. I could probably make more money doing what I do. I could probably have more things, but I truly, deeply to my core, love helping people. And it comes through with my employees. It comes through the quality of the work that we do. It comes through with how I stand behind everything that leaves my shop. And I could see shop owners fight over, you know, a few $100 here and there. It might mean a lot to them, but for me, it means more to build that reputation in my community that I'm a repair shop you can trust. And you know, our reputation in this industry is tough as it is. And so I really want to shine in that. And I think that's really what's helped us win that award every year because they know we're there for them.
Beautiful. And I love how, you know, when a person's genuine purpose is to help, it just creates a more gratifying life. And so I feel like you've really got your life aligned well to, and I love that. I love hearing that. Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. It sounds like all the phases are hitting.
And
It's
who's
all
your,
lined up.
yeah, exactly. Who's your coach?
Carla.
Carla, because you're in the top 20, right?
Yes.
That's
But I
great.
think I've had every coach you guys have had over since the beginning of time. So yeah,
Exactly.
and they've all helped me. They've all helped me tremendously over the years. I mean, it's been amazing. But yeah, Carla's the rock star. Everyone knows, and I am part of the top 20. And our group is amazing. It's like another little family, and we all care so much about each other. And yeah, we definitely put each other to test and make sure we're doing the right things. And yeah, it's been great.
So you said you were at the last top 20 meeting. Was that the one in New York? Was it the last one you guys ever, or did I miss one?
Yeah, you missed one. We were in North Carolina. We were
North
in
Carolina.
Asheville. Yep, got to see Jimmy Sexton's shop, and it was, you know, the only advice I had for this guy, you need bigger flower pots in the front of your shop because you could put more flowers up there. I mean, that's how dialed his shop was.
That's a pretty tight running shop. If that's the only
Yeah, the
flaw.
bloom is not big enough. It's not boisterous enough.
Yes, I want more flowers. Yeah, that
Because
was my
nothing
only
says an
critique.
automotive shop like flowers.
Yes, yes, you got it.
Exactly. No, I agree. And I love that advice too, because again, it goes back to a level of aesthetics. It talks about no, I love it. I haven't seen Jimmy's shop. I haven't been to his shop, but
It's beautiful.
but I love Jimmy. Jimmy is another great guy, another great client, another great shop owner. And so,
Yes.
what did you guys do for fun while you were there?
Well, we went. We rented a great big house like we always do in our group. We all stay in a big Airbnb, so we had a nice catered barbecue dinner one night there. That was great. But we did go to the Sierra Nevada restaurant, which started in Chico, California. My friend actually helped create the bottling line and did all the engineering in that facility in Asheville. So I got to tour that. We went to the Biltmore Mansion and saw what a lot of money can buy you. Went on some cool bike rides with my wife. We had a great time. Asheville's a beautiful town, beautiful city.
That's great. So when are you going to host one again?
I've hosted 2, I think, so far. And I did a semi-host about a year ago. So I'm up for whoever wants to come to Chico. I'll show you around. Yeah,
That'd be great.
come on out. Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
yeah.
So let me ask you this: like, which workshops do you think that when you were first on the program, which was the one that was the game changer for you?
I got to think back because things have changed over the years about what you call the different workshops, but it was the executive planning workshop,
Mhm.
and
Nice.
it really you go from being a technician or a service advisor to really just being an owner and just wearing the total owner hat, which is all of those things you have to do as an owner, but really dialing them all in. And being part of that program, you had no choice. You had daily goals you had to meet. You had expectations from your coach, and you basically had to do the work. And
Right.
once you got it done, you started creating habits, routines, and boom, next thing you know, it's like breathing. Well, not that simple, but close.
Well, but that natural is the key. It's like it's built into your soul or whatever.
Yep.
It's great.
It's true.
You got anything for him, Bill?
Actually, I do have one other thing. Story with John Starkey in Hawaii. Yup, I think everybody would love to hear that because that's a pretty good story.
Yeah.
That's not you going over there going, hey, you need
You
yellow
need a flower
flowers
pot.
right here would be fantastic. That's not one of those stories.
Yeah. Well, for those that don't know, I don't know where you've been, but my friend John Starkey had an unfortunate incident at a shop, and he had a fire, and he lost his business, and damn near gave it all up. I mean, he got really close to just throwing in the towel. And as his group, we kind of came together and said, no, this is not right. You got this, John. We're going to help you. I called him every single day to check on him. And then I bought plane tickets for myself, and I flew out to Hawaii and stayed. I've got timeshares, so I stayed in one of my timeshares. And so, John, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna do whatever I can. I'm gonna put boots on the ground, and we're gonna start putting things together. And I don't think it was a coincidence. There was a building that I was already eyeballing that I wanted him to move into, and so he moved into it, and it needed a lot of work. And so I was pretending to be a locksmith, a plumber. I don't know if I did any electrical work, but I just got my hands dirty and got to work. And because we knew as soon as he could open those doors, as soon as he could get his life back together, and he needed this. Yeah.
Very nice, very nice. If you don't mind me reading something from John,
Oh, this would
because
be great. Yes, please do. Can't wait.
because he actually said, let me tell you how big Mike's heart is. When I lost my shop from a massive fire that destroyed my life at the time, Mike flew out to Hawaii, helped me lay out my new shop, and more importantly, helped stabilize my mind. And then, of course, he follows with, he even set a toilet for me. So,
So he did do some plumbing.
so you know what? Because everybody needs one. So, but he does say, Mike was just there for me all the time, and that was really nice of you to reach out that way and help. It's because a lot of people, I don't have the time. I'd love to help somebody, but I don't have the time. But you actually found the time, and that's it right there.
Yeah. I mean, had my shops not been operational, there's no way I could go to Hawaii, and help him.
Right.
But I have staff, I have people that know what I want and they know how to do it, and I really, really appreciate all their efforts, and they know that I'm out there helping someone else, so they're all for it. Yeah. And
That's
John
wonderful.
would do the same. John would do the exact same thing for me, except the toilet would probably leak if John had said it. So,
Hey, well, you
I'm a
don't know
little
that
bit
it's not
better
leaking
plumber.
now. You don't.
Yeah, I'm a little bit better
you're,
plumber than John. So,
you're a better plumber than John.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you should.
Yeah.
You You gotta have your bragging rights on something.
Oh,
John would call him up for the warranty on the toilet. You know, it's still leaking when I flush. Can you come out and fix it?
come back
I'm
out.
not paying you any labor for that.
Oh, that's awesome. So, uh, such a wonderful story. And what I love about that story is the community that exists within Drive. That's the thing I love the most about
Yep.
everybody is together. Everyone's trying to help. And, and it's a community that the clients can lean on. And I just love that.
Because it doesn't always go well. That's the message. It doesn't always go well. And sometimes you need help. Kind of like what you were saying earlier, Mike, sometimes you need help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I also heard that you help out the college that's near you. You work with those guys. Is that true?
Yes, we have a community college in Chico, and I actually went there when I was a kid and played football there. So it's kind of dear to my heart. And they have an automotive program, really, really beautiful automotive program. And I'm on the advisory board. And as a member, I can contribute as an independent shop owner, and what's needed and wanted from an owner or from an independent versus a dealership. So I help align what we need with what the curriculum is for the students. And we've made some changes, and so far things are going really well. I currently employ, I think, probably 4 graduates, and I have one that's currently a student and works for me part-time. So it's a great way to get back to the program and help build this industry up by supplying the college with what they don't know. They don't know
Beautiful.
what we need in our shops. They could be educating them on something that's not necessary anymore or not relevant in today's world. And I try to bring real life stuff to their curriculum.
Beautiful. Hey, Bill, I think it's time for a commercial break.
All right. I love it. I love it. Next week, we are going to be talking to one of the legendary people who have been with Drive for a long time, Mr. Larry Monroe. He's going to actually come on the show and he's going to thank you. Yeah, Larry's been doing it. He's been at it about a week or two now. So, give him a break. He's a little new at this. So let's be easy on. He's a little wet behind the ears, but we're going to be easy on him, And what he's going to do is he's going to start talking to people about Expo. Like all of us here have been at Expo. We know what to expect. But there are a lot of people out there that don't know about it and what to expect and what you can really get out of it and the networking and all that such. So Larry's going to talk about all that stuff because, this year, of course, we are back at Westgate, September 24th through the 26th. We're going to be back in Vegas again, like I mentioned, and it's going to be a good time. I think we're going to learn a lot from Larry. He's like I said, he's a little new at things, but we'll give him a chance to talk and see what he comes up with. So we'll be talking with him 2-on-1, if you will. It's about to say 1-on-1, 2-on-1. We'll be talking to him
and see what he's got to say. That's okay.
And that's it.
Okay, cool. So also keep in mind that for the Expo, we have 4 master workshops that we're going to deliver in person on Tuesday and Wednesday before the Expo starts inside the hotel. So just go on the client portal if you're a client and you have access. And actually, if you're a client and you have coaching and you don't have the workshop package, these 4 workshops are available to you. So it's a special we're doing. So even if you don't have workshops in your contract, you can sign up for these workshops. So go ahead and have a look at them. They're in the client portal, and you can see the titles and see when the schedule is for Tuesday and Wednesday prior to the Expo. Cool.
And another little plug to that is 3 members of my group will be part of those classes.
Nice.
Yes. So Travis Saley, Dennis Goodhue, and John Starkey. So be there or be square.
That's right.
I will be there. I will be there cheering them on.
That's awesome. Very good.
Throwing paper airplanes at them. I might be
throwing spitballs. You're gonna do spitballs?
We'll do some of the paper footballs.
Yeah, exactly. Very good. And then I just wanted to mention Dennis Goodhue is watching. He's also a great client, and he's also an instructor here at Drive. And Brittany Hemphill says hello. Adam Jadovich says hello.
Hey, Adam.
Yeah. So there you go. And what else did I want to ask you about? One of the
Actually, I
things,
got
yeah,
one, if you
go
don't
for it.
mind.
Yeah, go for it.
Mike, I've got somebody standing in front of you, and they're about to try to open their shop for the first time today. They're a tech and they don't know how to do it. What advice would you give them? How's that?
Get coaching.
Mike's been doing it a long time, so
Uh, Step one, get coaching. Step
step two,
two,
get coaching.
do exactly what they tell you to do without
Yeah.
delay. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I have actually helped former employees. I've helped technicians become shop owners. And that is one of the very first things I bring up is that I could not be where I am today had I not have someone behind me pushing. And it's the coach, it's the consultant, it's drive. And that is the key number one thing.
Yeah, very good. And I feel like I've heard that from many of our clients because, and I think the reason I think it's that way is because when a person's trying to get something done, if they have anyone that can help them, somebody who can, they can bounce ideas off of or give it good advice, or even just be there to make a person feel somewhat accountable. Like if you decide for yourself that you're going to do something, like you're going to, this is one of those, like New Year's resolutions. You've decided for yourself that you're going to do this thing, and then, but nobody's standing there telling you you have to. It's all on you. So then the only person you're accountable to is you, and that can sometimes you can easily just go, okay, I won't do it, you know. But if all it takes is one other person that you care about who goes, hey man, you said you're going to do this. What's going on? You know, and then
It's easy to feel alone.
yeah, that too. That
You know?
too.
Oh yeah, you can be in a bubble. It's very easy to be in a bubble, and as soon as you get out of that bubble, that's when things really start rolling.
Yeah.
And I I mean, even in my community, I reach out to shop owners who I feel are struggling and they need help, and a lot of times they just need someone to talk to. And I I remember back in those days, I felt trapped. I was in these four walls, and there was no one around to help me to bounce ideas off of, to run things by. And I think that's a huge component to, being part of a group like what we have right now, is that, we have a place and a safe space to get things off our chests and get help when we need it.
Yeah. Oh, and also just wanted to let you know that Jesus Vargas is watching as well. Another great
Hey,
shop owner in Florida.
yeah.
So,
Yeah. And actually, Steve Knowlton is watching too.
oh,
Hi, Steve.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Very
Yeah.
cool. Very good. Anything else you want the world to know about?
Oh boy. I can't, I mean, you guys know everything about me already.
Uh, what's it like? What's it like in Chico? That's what I really want to know. What is that
Well,
like?
luckily today it's not 108. There's a nice cool breeze. Hopefully our picnic goes off without any, heated advisories tomorrow. I think we'll be good. Um, yeah, it's been, you know, the town is a little slower because the students are gone, but that's normal for the summer. Um, yeah, it's just as usual. Yeah.
Very cool. Well, anything else, Bill? Any other thoughts?
No, all I'm going to say is if the cookouts tomorrow, I need that invitation
You need
like
that the
ASAP.
address.
Let's
You need
go. I
you
need to,
just
yeah.
shoot me over
I'm
the
on the other
GPS.
side of the country from you guys, so I need time to get there. That's a 7 hour flight,
Yeah,
so I
that's a
gotta
long walk.
prepare. It's almost
Yeah.
4 o'clock where I am here, so
Yeah.
we got to get going.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I get it. Good.
Well, I think we're close to the end of our time. I'm so happy that you came on, Mike. You're always a pleasure to speak with. I love what you've done um, with Drive and just as a shop owner. You're just a great example, for the industry, and it's a pleasure to have you on. I'm on the show.
Well,
It's
I've had a
definitely
lot of
fantastic
great
talking to you.
examples. Yeah, I've had a lot of great examples ahead of me that have helped me get where I am. So I'm very appreciative of those people as well.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. If you have any names you want to throw out, just feel free to throw them out.
Bill Kilpatrick.
Yep, there you go.
That's a big one for me. Yeah.
Yep, very good.
He's really helped me a lot. Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful. And for anybody that doesn't know, Bill is our CEO at Drive. So, and he is the one who, everything starts at the top, and his philosophy of life and his culture has just permeated Drive. And he really reminds me a lot of you, Mike. He has a very, very similar attitude of life about wanting to help people and desiring to help people. And he's just a great guy. And it doesn't surprise me that you and him hit it off. You know what I mean? And that he's somebody that.
An interesting little point. We actually hear from him every day. It's not like we don't hear from him weeks and weeks at a time because he's a CEO. Every day.
Every day we talk.
He
speaks to us.
Yep.
It's wonderful.
Every day.
Yep. Anyway, okay, so that's the end of the show, folks. We're really glad you hung in for it. I'm glad to have Mike with us. Thank you. And until we see you guys next Friday, that's the end of the show. Thanks.
Thanks so much. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, guys. Have a good weekend.
Bye.